All right, we're going to look at the daily puzzle tournament style. So we're going to look at the four elements of my system: checks, captures, piece contacts, and board situation. As always, you can look at these in any order you want to do that. I just do the order that I mentioned because that's the order in which I created the system. It's no mystery. That's just that, the way it happened. I'm like, hey, it sounded good to my ear, so I went with it. So, checks, none. That was easy. Captures, we have knight takes c4, bishop takes rook. That's all. Piece contacts, bishop a6, bishop f6, bishop e3, knight e5, knight h4, knight d4 technically, knight e4, knight b3, queen a4, b3 c2, queen e1 e2. Is there anything I missed? I think that's pretty much it. None of those was really itself outstanding, except, well, if you look at the board situation, you see a couple of things that stand out, like bishop takes free rook, as my father would say. As well as when you move the d2 knight, it uncorks a discovered attack. So those are the two things that kind of stick out. Bishop takes free rook is just sitting there, bigger than Dallas, as the saying goes. What is this guy going to do if we play bishop takes free rook? It can't be free, can it? So, what's the story here? The story is, gotcha, that, we're a rook down. So bishop takes free rook, gets our piece back, which is solid. Can't argue with that move, all right? That's a solid move. However, logic dictates that no one makes a puzzle for you to recapture an obvious recapture for equality. That defeats the purpose of making a puzzle, because whomever would make such a puzzle would be, not a very good chess instructor, okay? See, if you played, for example, say knight to d4 or knight to e5, you'd have the option at some point to maybe construct a knight to c6 fork. I mean, it doesn't work, but I'm just saying, look at the board. So let's not look at bishop takes free rook, maintaining equality and attacking the knight, which he would just move away. Let's look at the discovered attack by, like, say, knight to e4, attacking the bishop. Well, that move wouldn't be very good to e4 because he would just take it. Well, knight takes c4, again, bishop takes knight, we didn't get anything. So what about knight to d3, which threatens the queen? So you see, now we've come across something because we looked at it at an opposition of pieces, the queen and the bishop. The bishop being undefended is one of the key things. So knight to b3 attacks his queen. Problem is, if he takes our knight with pawn or knight, queen takes bishop check, and we chop this rook in the corner as well. So we'd end up actually being materially even if you play knight takes knight, queen takes bishop check, king moves to, I don't know, or let's say rook to f7, queen takes a8 check, and then he could play something like, I don't know, bishop to f8. So, I mean, this is getting somewhere. And actually, knight b3, if he took our knight with his knight, queen takes check, rook f7, queen takes a8 check. He could potentially... No, he's not going to really get out of it. I mean, rook to f8 is no good because of queen to d5 check again, and then moving our rook out of dodge. So that is very good. So really, you see that the bishop takes rook is not the move. It's knight to b3 is the threat. Aha! I would not have done that. I think knight takes is actually a better move, but that's me. So now our knight is attacking his queen and his knight, and his bishop is attacking our queen because it captured our knight. So the thing is, we have now one of the key things in chess to win pieces or material is the double attack, which you have two guys attacking one target or two different targets under assault. So this kind of double attack we have right now is we have a queen attacking a bishop and a pawn attacking the bishop and a knight attacking a knight and a knight attacking a queen. So we want our knight, if we hold our knight back, if we go knight takes queen, for example, he goes bishop takes queen, rook takes bishop, we're still down material. That doesn't do us any good. So knight takes queen is no good. But if we play queen takes bishop, the knight is still attacking his queen, and our queen is attacking his rook. So this is a double attack, with the double meaning two pieces, the knight and the queen attacking separate targets. So this is the move I'm playing. All right, rook to f8 takes the piece that's under attack and moves it to a square where it is attacking. It gets out of dodge and is attacking. Great idea, of course. So now the problem is for black is when he does this, his position is loose. And when people say the position is loose, this is what they're saying. They have undefended pieces or pieces under attack that if you can do a sidestep attack with a check, for example, they're in bad shape. So the thing is, our combination, one of the elements of our combination was based upon queen takes d5, the bishop check. Well, the bishop isn't there, but we can still go there. So we go here, sidestepping this attack, and taking the queen. Now we could play again, queen takes rook, bishop takes, knight takes queen, and we're even again. We're still one pawn up, but we're back to essentially even. But we're going to win material here because we are going to, just as black dodged the rook attack here by attacking our queen, we're dodging the rook attack with our queen, checking, getting out of dodge, and now we're just going to take his queen. Okay, so this is the weakness of the Desperado exchange, is that the guy who enters into the Desperado second is at the mercy of the guy who goes first. And we went first. That's why this guy was in trouble. Knight to b3 offered an option to black for him to go into Desperado of bishop takes f3, a huge mistake. Realistically, knight takes b3 is better. We take check, so we gain a bishop back for the knight that we lost. He makes a move, rook f7, for example. We play queen takes rook check. And rook f7 is an important move to defend against the queen check because that bishop is no longer attacking this rook. So he should play, in my opinion, knight takes knight. We play queen takes bishop check. The minor pieces have been, this knight has been exchanged for this rook. Rook f7, getting this rook out of attack. And then queen takes rook. And it's, he's got rook, bishop, and queen, and knight. And we have rook, bishop, queen, and knight. I'm sorry. No, we don't. We're in worst. We're in a worse shape, man. Godzilla, right? No, we still have this. Oh no, he did that. And no, he didn't do that yet. Okay. Yes, we do. We are even. But we might have something after that. But his sequence was bad. The Desperado, he went to the, we're attacking the queen first. He attacks the knight as the second of the Desperado. We take his bishop. Our desperado knight is still alive. And now we have two threats, our desperado knight and the queen. So again, he played a smart move, but this d5 check is a killer. This is the move that turns the tables on him. Gets out of the attack, which is smart. But knight takes queen. The desperado, we started it. We initiated it. He responded. And our responses to his responses were superior. This is the danger of the desperado. So hopefully you saw a good sequence here. Desperados are great. They're best if you start them first. Also, you have to look for that key in-between move of the desperado. And the one that was killer, he had a great one. Rook to f8 was a great in-between move, but we had a better one with queen d5 check. The check in-between moves are the ones that are usually the crushers. Sometimes it'll be a non-check move because it will threaten something so devastating, like a monstrous win of material or a checkmate, that flips the whole position. And we flip the position with queen d5 check. That is the key. So hopefully you liked this video and found this to be a helpful explanation. Please like the video, comment, let me know how it went. Subscribe so you get more of these awesome videos in the future. You guys know what to do. I'll talk to you later.